Okay, I'm not sure about that. It's sort of got a pinky, goes well with that, but I'm not sure. Okay, so now I'm liking this, definitely. So this is going to be a lot of embellishments made out of this, I think. So look, they can all be individual, those ones. That's 4. Right, I am going to get a page first. Totally different colours to what I'm used to, sort of. So say if I wanted an embellishment here, right, we know it's going to go. All right, and if we wanted a little bit of sparkle, that's going to go there, I think. Right, and do you know what I would do with that one? Actually, I'll do that round that way. And that could come out. I'm not saying it's going to go here, but I'm just... So on these bits, we could add some that's got a little bit of red in. Yeah. I just want to go somewhere else. See, here I feel like we could do with a bit of red. Yeah. In this one. This one, I feel that would be those colours in there. Yeah. Right, so I'm right. Okay. So all I'm going to do with this one, stitch straight down the middle with red thread. Done. I'll do a couple like that. Okay. Okay, I've just done those 2. So I'll put them in my pot for now. And I want to use this up, so make something out of it. I don't know how much more I got of this, so I'm just going to make that go a bit further. Okay, so when that's dry, we can stitch down that one. Okay. Okay, that's too wet to stitch. So this I quite like in small doses. I love doing these sort of like bases, and then I add to them. This is just left over from someone. Shove him down there. Yeah, I want to... This is lovely stuff, but I want it sort of ripped and a little bit neat. I quite like that. Okay, another one done. Yeah, that's better. Just tones it down. Just takes it, puts it back into the background a little bit. Now I've got quite a few of these already. Right, 1, 2, I've done 2, didn't I? So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good. And they're good bases. Right, let's have a bit of paper. This will do. Bit of this. Just like lining material, but oh, frays beautifully. So we can cut it. Scissors at work. There you go. Things like this I usually just sew. You can glue them down as well, but I will sew. And okay, there's another one there. Really just, you can add to these. Really depending on where they go. You can always add a little bit more. Make it more interesting. I love that net. As I said, these are just bases. There we go. Right, I only done one red one. And then I dulled it down. So definitely not going for the red. But anyway, we've got some here if we need it, but I'm really not feeling it. So yeah, I think in my head it's got enough red in the kit, if you know what I mean. But it's not red, it's maroon or burgundy. But yeah, we'll see. Let's see what happens when I start using them. Okay, I'll show you the bits that I've done. They're all very similar. But should be, you know, just like I said, I showed you a few in the beginning, so done quite a few of those. I'm not saying I'm going to use them all, but and then I just sort of done some, just, you know, like that, just stitched over it. Just I group it all together and then just stitch down the middle. That one was already done. That I found floating around, so put that in there. There's another one with a bit of wool in there. Another one with a bit of wool. Bits of, you know, net curtain. I quite like this one, actually. That's just a bit of net and some of that trim. There's a bit of paper there. And then, yeah, done quite a few. That's a bit of silver one there. Just, like I say, I tend to do them on the machine and I'll just group a few things together. And there's that one there. One there. That one's a bow. I think this is the ones that you saw me do. There. And then that one there. And there. Just all little bits. Some sparkly paper underneath that net. No idea what that is. So, yeah, that's what I've done. So I've got a few bits there. And I think it was working with, you know, like the grey and everything. More so than the red behind there. I wasn't keen on that. I shouldn't say red because it's maroon, but you know what I mean, or burgundy. I quite like the fact that, you know, that and then just the little bit of red, it was enough, if you know what I mean. When I was looking at the journal, it's enough because there's quite a lot, like I said, there's quite a lot of red in the journal. So I think for me, that's working. Yeah. Put those away. Right, and what else did I do? So I've been cutting stamps this morning, just having a little play. So I have to get on with things while that's doing because there's no way I can video at all. So I prepared a couple of tags. What did I do? And I think I explained one of them anyway that I was going to do. So I sort of prepared them ready. This one with a napkin, I'm going to make that into something. Okay, so that was that one. The other one, this was washi tape all the way down. And which one did I use? That one and that one. Yeah. Okay, and then run through the embosser. So might see if we can do something with the ones that sprays, but it's a nice bit of texture there. And then I chose a couple of things to go on that in a minute. And then this one, I just sort of organised it and I thought, oh, that's tracing paper, run through the embossing machine. There's my cards. I do, these cards are 6 by 3 1/4. That's the normal size that I tend to do. And that was just a little bit of something that I put on there that went. So I'm going to glue that down first and then go, because I'm going to need to stitch it because it's, I'm looking at that now and I'm thinking, no, that doesn't show up. So there we go. That solved that problem. I'm looking at it and think, oh, that would look nice under there, but it didn't. So I'm just literally just putting a bit of glue around the outside. I'll put that on and then I shall stitch around that. I don't need to cut that before I stitch around because I can see it. So that's that one. And this one here is all but done, isn't it, really? So, yeah. Should we get the silver? I'm sort of worried about doing it, really. So I'm quite liking, because I think there's enough silver in that. I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to leave the texture in that. That's going to go on the top. Yeah, so simple tags, but again, you know, made with bits and pieces of the kit. But I needed some sort of like to break up the colour, because there's quite a lot of colour in that kit. So I do like to have something a little bit plain around, you know, just break it up. Okay, so that's just there. These are the circles from the kit, and I've just mounted them onto, I've got bits of, mounted them onto a bit of card. Oh yeah, that's going to go there. I've inked around the edges of this one as well. Get that way. I quite like this bit coming down there, because that's up there, and yeah, that's perfect. So it's the first little snippet we can use. Right, I'm going to stitch around that one as well. Okay, and I'm going to have a look at it once it's stitched around. It might be enough, because the simplest cards ever. And with this one, I've got, see, a bit of net, a bit of the, oh, do you know, I can't remember the name of it. It's knitting yarn, really, but eyelash trim, sorry, or eyelash yarn. So this is going to go in. What I'm gonna do is scrooge that up. Now I have to do, again, I have to do this at the machine. Okay, because I literally put it under the machine and hope for the best. There, let's put a bit of that silver down. I shall catch that bit of paper. Okay, they're done. And I did change my mind because I'd done these first because I had the red stitching in. Okay, and I just done a little bit of that down there. Stop this real plain area. So, and it created a bit of balance going on. It's I call it the S shape sometimes. I do work on that a bit. That one's, I haven't finished it yet, but I just put the blue tab on the top of that one. And then what I done here, because I'd done that and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, do you know, it's going to look odd now if I put white stitching. So I kept the red in and, like I said, sewed down that first, stuck it on, and then stitched all the way around and lifted that up and then stitched around the bottom and then that one over it. So that's all I've done there. Okay, so I'll leave that one. It's just going to have a grommet in, and that is going to be it, because like I said, I need some plain ones. Sep might do something on the back, and that one's all but finished. And if you look, it works perfectly. It goes nicely there. Just trying to get, you know, it's going everywhere, really nice. And like there, look. So okay, so you see what I mean? Yeah. Great. And we're doing this one up, aren't we? Okay, I've got this flower that's been hanging around, so I'll most probably use that. And I've inked around this. That one's that side. I'll go this side with this one. I did have a bit of a ticket as well, because I did say I was going to use it. And it's the top bit of this. I thought, oh, I'll cut the number off and use that. No idea where I put it though. Could be anywhere. And just that one little bit that you want and you can't find. Oh, there it is, look. I bet it's there. Yeah. I thought that's going to go under there. Like that. We have this. It could look quite nice, and because that's all sparkly, that bit. And then a flower could go here. I don't want to cover that flower over too much there. Flower there with a gem or something in the middle of that one. That's no problem at all. I think. No, I'll use that. Okay. If you haven't printed these onto card, then just back them, and then, you know, that's what I do. But these are printed onto card today, so I'm okay. Okay, definitely need something down here though. I might just put a bit of stitching again because I don't want very much. And I haven't got any washi tape in this red. I've got red, but not this one. So I'm going to do that, I think. Yeah, I am going to do the same. It'll be like the opposite to that one. Okay, and find a gem for the middle there. And here we go. Okay, so, well, oh, yes, I put some words. If you want these words, they're on my website. There's a page, and I print them onto vellum. And then I put double-sided sticky tape at the back in strips, and then just cut them out. Okay, thank you, Yvonne, for reminding me I'd done that. I knew I had some winter words, and I thought, well, I don't know where they were. But anyway, Yvonne found them on my website, so that's great. And she used them in her last video. I also, because this was quite white, I had a little bit of ink on it, not much, and just went around very lightly, just because the vellum here is a little bit yellowing up to what's underneath. So that now is sort of like more blended in, and this flower was quite white. So again, just touched it up a bit, not a lot. I don't know whether you can see, but hardly anything. Okay, it's that one. Didn't do anything more to that one there. And that I just put some there. I loop it through once and tie a little bit of jute string and do a bow. I do that a lot, actually. I quite like that. Sometimes I'll just loop them through, but I thought, oh, I'll bring a bit of, you know, the rusticness in. So that's those, and they will go really nicely in here. You know, they all blend in beautifully, so I've got no problem at all. Don't know where they're going to go yet, but that might go in there. I'm not sure yet. But then there's two owls together. No. I know it looks okay sometimes, but I'm not sure. But oh, you have to excuse me, folks. I haven't got a cold. I think it's my tinnitus has come back. I've got a continual humming in my ears, and I'm talking now, and I'm not sure. I can't hear myself properly. It's a bit weird. I haven't had that for years, and that one's quite nice in there. Okay, so yeah, I think time I put the other tags in and just put a few more pockets in, I think we're done, because the time I put things in, this is going to be quite big, and I might put a couple of flip outs yet. I'm not sure. I'll see what papers I could find around. I might do a little something else to go in here. But yeah, this was just a sort of quickie journal, really, this one. But really liking it. I'm going to say I haven't done the cover yet, but I'm one of these that have to put things together, keep putting it together and make sure it's all right. Yeah. And that's going to have a piece of card and a piece of fabric in there. I'm not sure whether to put the fabric on the outside yet. No, I'm not going to. Like that. Oh, I was going to... Oh, that was a flower, wasn't it? Yeah, decided against that red bow, definitely. Didn't like that at all. I thought, oh, I'll bring that into it. And when I did, it was like, nope, don't like it. Yeah, it's going to be fine. So I'm just checking everything, making sure it's, you know, yeah, and then I'm going to have that there. Yeah. Well, I think we can go a bit bigger, you know. Yeah, I might put a couple of extra pages in. Trouble is, I do this and I haven't put anything in it yet, in you know, any of the tags or envelopes. So I'll tell you what I do want is like ephemera piece, not ephemera, like receipts, you know, big receipts, because they always look nice through the journal, just to add a bit of interest. I'll see if I can find some tonight, and if I do, I shall make them available. I'll either put them on buy me a coffee, because I can put 3 things on there as well, and or on the website. Not on the website. Right, well, that's the end of that video. And yeah, it's like here I want a nice big plain something to write on, if you know what I mean, to go in there, not so much of a tag. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching then, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Bye.